Excuse me. Right when I pressed the live button, I started coughing. Alright, well, good afternoon, chat. Let me make sure my mic's all set up. I tend to move it out of habit. The other day, I got a new pop filter. So hopefully it sounds a bit better, but who knows. Bada bam.
Hello.
All right.
Marcos here. I've got an opportunity for you. Come see me at my place in T-Bone Junction.
You know what? I think I will grab those missions, Marcus, because I'm tired of hearing them. Yo, what's up, Bazoor? How you doing, man? It sounds really echoey in here. Hopefully your day is going well.
Hello, traveler. There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction bounty board.
Excuse me.
Don't be shy. Come right in.
Sure.
Get some more creds to burn.
Kind of tired of hearing those stupid voice lines every time I open up the game. You chilling? That's cool, yeah. Sparks, how you doing, man? I've seen you in Stars chat. Hopefully your day's doing well. Excuse me. I just had lunch about like an hour ago. That was real good. But chat, as you can tell, we are back with the Chopper farm, you know, day 2 type stuff. Let's see if we can get it today. That would be ideal, you know. That would make a short video. You're working? Oh, gotcha. Oh, I forgot. Okay.
Hello, traveler. There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction bounty board.
Here we go. Alright, come on, Motorhead. Alright, so those who may not remember or just don't remember from last time, Motorhead has a, what was it? It is a 5% drop chance for a chopper. And, you know, we're looking for a specific one. This was the one we got last time. Well, we got 2 of them, but I got rid of one of them. I think it was the same thing as this. But we are looking for body 5 and barrel 5. And then, you know, potentially maybe stock 4 or 5, but, you know, that part to me doesn't really matter. But body 5 and barrel 5 is what I have on the Devastator. Right, so you can tell it's body 5 because you have this cylindrical piece here, and then barrel 5 because it looks like this. You could tell by the way that it is. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, did that not work? There we go. Those dang 1 out of 20 drops. I know, right? Excuse me. Alright. I actually brought the controller today. So we're going to play with this. I gotta boost up the sensitivity, though. Okay, alright, that works.
Hello, traveler.
Okay, cool.
There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction bounty board.
You guys been doing anything fun these last few days?
Stop on by.
Or I guess better yet, how has January treated you? Where I'm at, it's actually treating me pretty well. I don't have that much snow, but it does get kind of cold. Like right now, it's 35, but like yesterday, it was like the low 20s. Cold? Yep. I just found out that Jacksonville, Florida, my hometown, they shut all of the schools down because I think they had like some small amount of like frost or something, or because the air got really cold, and then people just started freaking out and stuff, and closing down the roads, closing down schools. Everyone's working from home. That hasn't happened. What, in about like 40 years, if I'm right, I don't know. That's what my dad told me. You ain't doing nothing. There's a NoFX song. That's a song about doing nothing. I can't remember the lyrics. No, don't do that. Right now, wind chill is -2. Ooh, that's cold. I'm used to living up here, where I'm at here in the Northwest, but nah, fool. -2? No, thank you. On my cursor. There we go. It's kind of weird playing on controller again. It's been a few months since I played on my Xbox.
Hello, traveler. There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction bounty board.
There we go. Kind of hard to control the cars. I don't know. I guess I just need practice. These cars be crazy. A few days ago, you walked home in -39 wind chill. Where are you at, Sparks? In like Minnesota or something? -39. I've never been in a place that cold. I know I've probably been in colder, but the only time I remember looking at a thermometer and it being in the negatives, I was about like between the ages of like 8 and 10. And I was looking at the thermometer in my mom's car because they had those back then, and it was like -8. Yeah, Minnesota. Oh, wow, I'm a genius. But no, it was like -8, but that was the only time I recall looking, or excuse me, being able to confirm the weather. Or, what am I saying? To be able to confirm the temperature. But I'm sure I've been in colder, maybe like -10 or -12. Oh, I have it, look at that. Okay, see, yeah, that's body 5, that's AR, but barrel 2 kind of sucks ass. Oh, I didn't even open this yet. Soda. It's at this point I run out of things to say.
Hello, traveler. There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction bounty board.
Yes, thank you, Claptrap. I don't think you guys can hear those voices that loud, but for me it is terribly loud. And so you will oftentimes, excuse me, I'd have to stop, wait for the voice lines to stop before I could speak again, because to me it's way too loud. And I can't think and I can't talk over it because I just sound weird by like just kind of pointlessly raising my voice. You been there? Yeah, bro, I know. It's kind of frustrating when you're trying to find something to say, but once you have that little small talk idea, transform into like an actual conversation, at that point I'm in the clear. I could talk all day. But you know, especially like when you're meeting someone new, you know, right? Let's say you're invited to like a party and you're trying to by your one friend and you try to meet all of his friends, and you're like, who the fuck are you guys? You know? Double thumper, revolver, and that's it. It's pretty balanced on our end. Excuse me. Small talk can be a struggle, you know. My little brother who's 18 now, him and I both have ADHD, even though it's never been like diagnosed and such. But he's a lot like me, where he kind of has to move, and if a little bit of that anxiety will kick in, like the ADHD will, he'll kind of get hyper. And you know, I'm already a pretty animated person. Right, whenever I tell my stories, I like to use hand gestures or silly voices and stuff, but, you know, whenever his ADHD and a little bit of that anxiety kicks in, he just kind of starts twitching out and stuff. I'm like, bro, you gotta chill, man. But ADHD and autistic, huh? Okay, you got the double whammy.
Hello, traveler. There are new missions available on
I got dealt the asthma card. I was talking to Hellfire earlier today, and I was telling him the same thing. But while I was in school, and even now, I'm still pretty fit. I had like a pretty good, you know, athletic body. I've got good genes. But at birth, God dealt me the asthma card, and so I've never really went into sports that much, you know? So I got that double whammy. There we go. Oh, I think I saw one. Yes, we did. It's an improvement. Look at that. That's like perfect. You know, that you can tell that's body 5, and then it's the same thing, it's barrel 2. But, you know, that's not too bad. I think that's actually stock 5. I don't know. But it is an improvement, chat. We do have 1. Well, 3 technically, but, you know, watermelon coleslaw. Your sister's got it, though? Rough. Hopefully they didn't have it as bad as I do. I got dealt a pretty nasty hand, and not in a good way. But yeah, how is it down in Minnesota? I've never actually been there. I'm assuming it's just cold as fuck. Door, come on.
Hello, traveler. There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction bounty board.
Excuse me. Winter is cold, summer is not. I mean, yeah, I bet. I bet where you guys are at, you get a decent summer weather, right? I lived, you know, I've said before, I lived in Florida, so I'm used to those really humid, hot summers. And even up here in the Northwest, I get fairly dry, hot summers, but either way, like it's been fine for me. I've seen 110 humidity, huh? I never read like the humidity chart, so I have no idea what the average is up here or even down in Florida. I have no idea. It's really funny though. My sister, she was born down in the state too, but she does not take heat too well. She sweats quite a lot.
Sugar, I've got another job for you. Stop on by.
She does not like the humidity that much, but Old Adage here.
Hello, traveler. There are new missions available on the
I've never heard
Junction
anyone
bounty board.
say that. Old Adage. I'm unfamiliar with that. It's not the heat that'll get you, it's the humidity. Yep, that's it. Down in Florida too. Yeah, I never heard of Old Adage before. Huh, learned something new. Or do you pronounce it like adage?
Hello, traveler.
Yep,
There
okay.
are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction bounty board.
Just a hop, skip it away. Try the new weapon. Got him. Gotcha. Okay. I see. An idiom. I've been doing my side missions in the base game, getting them as like background footage or just just completing them in my free
I've got
time.
another job for you. Stop on by.
It's been quite a while since I've actually completed this game because I've never done the achievements for this game because I couldn't care for I didn't choose to invite friends. I'm looking at okay, whatever. I haven't completed like the game since I was playing on the consoles because this is technically a downloaded character. And I'm just using him because I already went through the game once legitly, or not once, like 100 damn times. Maybe like 80, I don't know. But I've been through the game so many times, I've completed the achievements already once, but, at least on PC, I couldn't really care if I completed them, the achievements. Yes, I am farming for the chopper. Like I said earlier, I need one with body 5 and barrel 5. Because that gives you the best accuracy with combat rifles, making it the spread of the chopper smaller, right? So barrel 2 gives... So barrel 2, you see that the reticle gives you that amount of accuracy. When you're barrel 5, think of like half of that.
There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction
Does that make
bounty
sense?
board.
This is easy mode. Borderlands 1 status effects are just insane. Ooh, look at that. Are you too? You? What? Oh, hey, look, another one. It's the same one. Yeah, I didn't even notice this was here. It's dropped kind of in the same place. Look at that. Well, look at that. We have now 4 choppers. Choppers have taken the lead in front of the legendaries. Oh, I meant to fight anything, or just because it's nice to have a good chopper. So yes, so on my channel, right, is the Bulletstorm Roland, right? So that was the first ever build that I posted on my channel. It is like my main Roland build, right? So this guy. And the normal loadout, right? So if Borderlands 1 was even what was an unbroken game, I would have my Ajax Spear, my Chopper, and then, you know, my Crux, which I still have, and then, you know, something else, right? Whatever. But because the multiplayer in this game is really weird and stupid, they got deleted, and so that's what I'm currently farming for. But I use the Ajax Spear because, you know, it's extremely accurate, and I can get it in all elements. So that's just a really accurate rifle, and the Chopper is like my bossing weapon. So if you look at the build video, if you wanna look at that, you could see like I will corrode up like Sledge, for example. I'll get a kill skill, and then I'll switch to the Chopper, and then just demolish him. I'll blow him to bits. Yeah. And because it's barrel 5, I was trying to tell this I was trying to tell this to, who was it? I don't know if it was like Star Killer or Hellfire, but I was telling him that the barrel 5 chopper makes the Croft fight a lot easier. Right? Because it'll have around the same accuracy as an Anarchy, but just less ammo efficient. I think it's a bigger ammo pool though. Actually, no, it isn't. Smaller. So yeah, it's just worse. It's just a worse Anarchy.
Hello, traveler. There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction bounty board.
Boom, get burnt alive. Nice. Come on, one more. Come on, come to Papa. Thank you. Oh, I don't know if, all right. I don't know if I left it open long enough, but that is my current build. Right, so I did put 2 points into Sentry to give the turret damage a little bit more. I don't know if the corrosive bolts applies to that, but I'm thinking it does, giving it more elemental damage in return, and so, which makes it possibly easier to corrode enemies. Maybe I'll take these 2 points and put them into Barrage, maybe that's what I'll do. That way I can stack them easier. Ow. You guys been reading any new books as of late? I cannot speak right now. I've started reading the Witcher book series, right? So I got done with the first one about 2 weeks ago, right? I was just listening to the audiobook whenever I could, and I've watched the show before I read the book, right? So, and because of that, I'm just reimagining like the scenes in the show just as they were in the book. And man, dude, the book is so much better, right? Everyone says that about basically any type of media, right? This is so much better than the book, and how I imagined it, played out in my head, just with the Netflix cast. It's like, dude, this is funny as fuck, or just really cool. But I finished the first one. It was pretty good. I liked it. There was a lot of changes from to the show from the book, and it just kind of made me question why these choices were made, because the first book was written in a way where it would have been perfect for a TV show, just all the short stories and stuff. Well, that's not true. I know the answer to that question. It's called ego, but come on. Supply drop. I was neglecting reading for a long time, but I am constantly writing notes or whatever else to myself, and usually drawing something to kind of help me remember, either for like thumbnails or for something or I gotta do or whatnot, right? But I was telling myself about like last year is I want to at least read like a little bit. I know that I was doing that a lot when I was younger, but I didn't have anything I wanted to read. So I looked on a couple websites, I kind of looked around and stuff, and I like to learn. And so I got some books to kind of teach me something. Like I got one about, of course, now when I'm trying to speak about it, I can't remember the word. Was it psychology? Yeah, fuck it. Let's just say, yeah, I got a book about psychology, and I was reading that, just kind of learning stuff from that. And I've also checked out, like I said, like the Witcher book, because I like comics and I like The Witcher, and I wanted to read, the short stories. So that kind of led me to read that. And so, because of that, it hasn't really changed much about me, rather than I've found a way to implement reading into my routine. That does not say I'm consistent. Like I said, I finished the first book about 2 weeks ago, and it's been about 2 weeks since I've read anything about the second book. Goodbye. Yeah, finding time to do stuff has been a struggle of mine for quite a handful of years. In fact, I was also telling this to Hellfire yesterday, that this year is this year I'm trying really hard to schedule out my time wisely and, actually sticking to it.
Sugar, I've got another job for you.
Because that would be super sporadic with, planning out my days, right? I work a 4/10, so I got 3 days off, and if I didn't have any plans for my future, I'd probably be slacking off all the time. But it's a daily struggle, to keep on top of everything, especially if you're really tired like me all the time. It gets pretty hard to stay up. Oh dear. Ooh, please don't hit me. ADHD do be like that, bro. It do be. Yo, what's up, Starscream? How you doing? Welcome.
Hello, traveler. There are new missions
Actually, speaking of Starscream, in my office, just right next to me to my left, I have, well, 3 Transformers just on my shelf, 2 of which are Starscream. I got the G1 version and the Armada version, which is my personal favorite.
Another notch on my weapon.
Yes, sir. Starscream's my favorite Decepticon. And it's a rough choice. I really like Transformers. The Armada version is huge. You know, everyone I talk to, they don't know what that is. In fact, the 3rd Transformer that I have, that I was saying earlier, is the Megatron. Both of which are like recent recasts. I have my like original toys like in storage down south. They stay in storage for a little while. But no, I bought recasts because, you know, I was just walking around at Walmart one day, I think about like last year, maybe about 2 years by now, and I just saw the Megatron and Starscream right there. I'm like, there ain't no way they're selling recasts of the Armada collection. I bought both of them. Yo, Chad, how are you? Nice for you to stop by. Get out of my way. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, that could have been bad. Take that. Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. Fuck. I win. I always liked Soundwave. Ooh, Soundwave is really cool, bro. It's like the Decepticons are pretty damn cool, man. I really like them. Whoop. I haven't seen the Bumblebee movie, but that one scene, like, and firstly, I really like. I've been getting really into the Gen 1 designs for a long time, or for recently, and I saw the clip of the Bumblebee movie where it's Soundwave saying like Decepticons attack, and then the way he sounds and the way he looks, dude, is so badass, dude. It's like, damn. Soundwave is cool as fuck. But no, Armada, Starscream is my favorite of all time. The GOAT.
Another one bites the dust.
And then because I grew up in the early 2000s, the Transformers animated series is close to my heart. Like, in that Megatron is, oh man. That Megatron is pretty cool. He's probably my favorite out of that series. I still remember the very first book I read, Gulliver. I was still learning how to read, but that book, I can still remember some scenes that brought imagination while reading. All right, there you go. I've never heard of Gulliver. I've heard of Gulliver's Travels, but it's cool he likes Transformers. You sound about as old as my son, and it's cool to see younger guys liking Transformers, especially Starscream, who is also my fave. That's badass, bro. I'm 22. I turned 23 in a couple months, but yeah, bro, I've always been into Transformers. My dad, he was telling me when he was a kid, he had the metal ones. And like, man, I was like, man, I wish I had that, or that he still had his. That way I could like see it. But I've never seen any of like the original toys that came out. I think my favorite faction is the Insecticons, huh? From Beast Wars? Is that what you're talking about, Sparks? I'm gonna be real. I don't know too much about any other faction besides, Autobot Decepticon, because usually they're tied with one of the other factions, right? Dinobots, they're Autobots. Constructicons, they're Decepticons. We've seen this pattern repeat over the last 40 some odd years. I loved Animated. My son and I watched it as it aired. Yeah, dude. Let's see. That came out what? That came out 07, I think. So, yeah, I was about 5 years old when that came out. I don't remember watching it like while it aired, but my dad recorded the episodes, and whenever I went to go see him, I just watched it then. But I found out, like about a couple weeks ago at this point, the reason why I haven't been reading is because YouTube, or excuse me, the Transformers IP has just released all of their older animated shows on YouTube. Right? So the Armada, I started watching that, and the animated one, I started watching both of them. It's like, man, going through my childhood right here. Bro, the Megatron is so awesome in that show. Like, rewatching the show as an adult, like, I can see the manipulation and, the fact that adults wrote this, and it's good enough for adults to watch with the kids, right? The kids are looking at the Transformers, and, they're not worried about it. As an adult, I look at these Transformers, and I can laugh, because they're obviously, different personalities and shit, and to me, it's really funny. But, the way that Megatron is written and talks and manipulates the guy or whatever, it's chef kiss. I gotta watch the second and third seasons, though.
Hello, Traveler. There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction Bounty Board.
I'm unfamiliar with that show, Chad. The Insecticons are deceptive. Yep, called it. See, I told you. Like Bombshell or Shrapnel? I don't know who any of those are. Now, in 2014, Hasbro released a separate recast of the Armada Starscream, and I had that one, but I don't remember what happened to him. I think my brothers broke him, but when I got that figure, I also got this Transformers comic, and I totally forgot at that time that Marvel and whatnot have been making Transformer comic books. Right, so, and I didn't know about it at the time, but when I got that book, it just sent me down the rabbit hole of Transformers comics. And to this day, I still don't know that much, right? I don't remember what I read, but I would love to get my hands on some comics. Bleh. Barrel 2. Kickback? Who's Kickback? I'm so confused, man. Fierce Goat Chimera, let's go. Well, how do you do, Hellfire? Hopefully your days... do it better now. Hopefully you're feeling better.
There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction Bounty Board.
It might be a reset after this one, chat.
Hey, sugar, I've got another job for you. Stop on by.
No thanks. He's one of the Insecticons. From what? It would be sick to find a barrel 4 on that chopper. Barrel 4 would give it more damage, but less accuracy. I'm going for barrel 5 because I want the accuracy buff. Does that make sense? I was saying it earlier, but you could use the barrel 5 for the chopper to reduce the spread. So it would, probably not exact, but think of like the reticle on this. Right, so it'll be about that big, which makes the projectiles more condensed, allowing you to be more consistent with your shots.
There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction bounty board.
Yo, Star Killer's in the chat too. How you do? We just talk about some Transformers in here. You're in bed, just rub some face wash on my crusty ass nose. Saw my goat was live. Well, hey man, thanks for joining. But make sure you wash your hands when you're done. I like to use the chopper up close and personal. Oh, dude, me too. Oh, damn it! Okay, so that is a worse one than this. Okay. All right, let's see. So, this is body 4, right? So the HVY, otherwise known as like the heavy. So the fire rate's going to be a little slower, and the damage is going to be reduced. I think this... Is that barrel 4? Is that damage barrel? 316? No, I think that's barrel 1 or 2. I have no idea. I don't know why I try to keep guessing the weapon parts. I don't remember the AR ones. Oh yeah, I'm gonna reset. Well, another chopper. My luck's been doing my luck is way better this time. They're in the cartoon, they're in the comics. What cartoon though? And I haven't read any of the Transformers comics besides that Starscream Armada one that I was saying. But yeah, I don't remember if I responded to you, Starscream, but I like to use the chopper up close and personal too. And I don't know if it's still available on my channel, but the first video I posted was a speedrunning attempt with this Roland, and you know, I would have my chopper, and I would have, you know, I think it was a support gunner class mod, and I would just stand like right up close to him. Like, imagine this is his dummy face, right? Spitting image of him. So let's say like this is him, right? And then you have your chopper, and you know, you would just look up at him, and then with the chopper, your reenactment, and with the chopper just aim for his crit spot, right? And that's how you could, you know, speed kill him with Roland. Or really any person. Bro, I don't know if you saw, but someone was streaming BL2 on the Vita last night. It was great. I saw I seriously cannot speak today, chat. It's crazy. I know what you're talking about. I saw the dude about 4 to 5 days ago, and it was him streaming BL2 on the PS Vita. I'm like, ain't no way. He saw your video about it, dude. That's the first thing I thought of. Wish the Chimera minions didn't keep respawning so the boss was a bit easier on other Vault Hunters outside of Lilith. I know the ledge glitch still exists, but still. Well, firstly, hey Jason, how you doing? I haven't seen you around. Hopefully your day's doing well. But even with Roland, I've completed the Chimerax fight, and yeah, the minion spawning can be troublesome, but as long as you don't kill the purple ones, so like the big hefty ones, you're going to be fine. Right? You need to get rid of the green ones, right? They're weak to fire. Fuck them. Right? No one likes them. Press 1 in the chat if you hate the green crawl worms. But get rid of those dudes first, and you can keep the the maggots alive if you want, but you can kill them too. But they're going to keep recycling, excuse me, minions, until the fight is over, right? So there can only be a max of 3, but as long as you just keep the enemies away from you, so you're constantly moving, using the rocks to your advantage, you're going to be fine. I haven't played the Classic Edition since 2020, so I haven't even used the ledge glitch for about 5 years. 5 years now. You piece of shit. Die! What's for dinner tonight, chat? Barbecue. Lol, nah, he didn't know you, but I dropped in and subbed. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Because the first thing I thought of when I saw his thumbnail was, dude, he saw your video, and he was like, dude, I'm gonna do this. What happened to my... Oh. For those of you who just joined chat, if you couldn't tell, I'm playing on the controller.
Hello, traveler. There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction bounty board.
I got the ride.
Meant to do that. I've used the new ledge glitch close to where you come out with Mordecai, and I just use the Orion to get his back from the rock formation he walks in front of. Yeah, I mean, I don't use the ledge glitch. I mean, that's really all I can say. I've been really enjoying fighting him legitly, right? Lilith is easy as all hell. Brick, if you can do the like the speed glitch, and as long as you have decent gear, that fight's fun too. I am horrible with Mordecai. I can't talk today. I'm really bad at the cross fight with Mordecai. Even though I'm able to do it, it's a lot of work and effort. And then Roland is about as difficult. Definitely doable. I've done it a handful of times, but I don't fight Chimera that much. I don't really do the armory, and I don't really farm Chimera. One day you will drop me something. Asshole. Did I have a short about it? I've never made any YouTube shorts. That is something I want to try this year, though. I'm getting better with Mordecai. It's a fun as fight. Crawls the goat. Yeah, man. I remember the first time going against Chimera. Obviously lost. Oh, you meant Hellfire? Okay. But I remember the first time fighting him, and I just failed so many times. And I don't think there was any video about it on the internet. Then again, I don't think I ever thought about looking it up. Like, I just kept... I just stayed in my game and just like, man, I got him. I'm doing something wrong. But, I tried for a handful of times. I obviously died a lot. I didn't know what I was doing for the fight. And then, I took about like a year off, did my side quest, got some more experience, and I think I tried with a different character. I must have, because my first character was a Roland. So obviously that went horribly the first time. And then I think I did a Lilith second. But eventually I got to it. I did kill him legitly once. The first time I actually, killed him. And then from then on and I'm talking about for the 360. And then I just did the ledge glitch after that. But no, like I said, right after I got the enhanced in about April of 2020, I have never tried to do the ledge glitch.
That was all me.
Lacerator. You play Axton and Beal too? Yeah. I am currently working my way through TVHM on my Axton. My first character, my first character back, like on PC, my first character was a Maya. And that's how, what build you've been seeing. If you've seen any, video on my channel, that's the build I use, is my Maya. But no, I'm going through TVHM on Axton right now, having a fun time. If you've seen the level 30 skip walkthrough that I did it with Axton, and I am continuing to play that character. Actually, where am I in TVHM? I think I just finished Wildlife, because last time I played him, it was for the art style video. I haven't played BL2 since we did the raid boss stream with Star. Yeah, you did a retrospect on the Vita port, bro. Actually, motherfucker. So I've told you guys about Chef before, right? Who's my boss. He's about as old as my dad. And this, we got a couple of regulars that come in, and they're loud as fuck, but we like them. They gave Chef a Game Boy, I think Advanced, SP. And so he hasn't told me about it until like the other day, but he has, Tetris, a couple other games. But one day he just comes up to me and goes, I'm gonna turn a Game Boy into a console. I go, what the hell are you talking about, turning a Game Boy into a console? He goes like, Legendary. Oh no, please don't. Okay, thank God. Okay, it's a Thanatos. If it was a Gemini, I would have ended stream right there. But, he has the Game Boy SP, and he's telling me, he's going to transform it into a console for his TV. I'm like, bro, I'll just buy that from you, please. He goes, nah. Also, I forgot to update the legendary counter. We're now at 4 legendaries. But on Monday, I had a team meeting that I was holding, and I left at about 2:30. Me and him went to the store to pick up something, but then we went to Little Caesars to get pizza for everyone. And we ordered 4, but the lady didn't hear the second half, because we got 2 of each, right? We got 2 pepperoni, then 2 pepperoni and pineapples. All right, but we only got 1 of each, and costed us $20, and we didn't really notice it. But by the time that first batch was done, we were like, we're missing like half of this. And she's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. She didn't sound like that, but she just gave it to us for free. So we got half free pizza, but while we were waiting, we were just going back and forth playing Tetris. Boom. And that, kids, is how you turn around a car. Look at that. Look at that parking. After figuring out how to fight him, I don't need the ledge at all. Yeah, exactly. And it's a really fun fight. it can get kind of difficult, you know, hitting the right spot to hit like his crit spot. Like if he's walking towards you, it looks like that his armor is kind of covering his crits, but you can still hit him. Well, some of them. But you know, once you get, you know, past that, you figure out his movement stuff, and you know, it's a fun fight. I've always been a sniper guy, so I play Mordecai, Zero, and Flak. I've said this a couple times, but even though I really like the automatic snipers in BL2, I never use them. I never use them, and I've only made one Zero build, and I call it the Blitz Zero. So I will spec into Unforeseen, which is a not so popular skill for Zero, but I don't play OP levels. So at least in OP Zero, it's fine. But I use that. I use the little Eevee and then whatever short range weaponry I want. And I'm just spamming Deception just over and over. But I do want to try Sniper Zero. I was watching some of Garnet Anarchist's videos about like his Sniper Zero, and I'm like, damn, I gotta play that. I hope they bring back hybrids and more rare farms in BO4. Yeah, dude. I'm not really familiar with how Borderlands 3's weapon generation works, but for how wide and expansive it is, I'm sure there's a way for that to happen. Because they technically, I want to put heavy quotations here, chat, even though you can't see it. Technically, they do have hybrids in BL3. But those are the 3 shields at the, what do you call it? The Malawan takedown. I think Stereo made that video. And speaking of Stereo, how you doing, brother? I see you. And you too, Psycho, how you doing? You can't see it, but I'm waving back. Excuse me. Hold on, here. I'll wave back. Where is it? There it is. These YouTube emojis are so stupid, but so funny at the same time. What? Person yellow, podium blue. Face pink, drinking tea. Blue speaking microphone. What the fuck am I doing? Excuse me. Getting distracted. Alright. Stop the Madness is the best one. It is the best one. It's either that or the thumbs up. You guys could have the Stop the Madness emoji. I just want that thumbs up. It looks like I'm just flipping people off. It's so funny, man. It's great. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, how do I get rid of that? Uh-oh. Oh, well. Yeah, there it is. The red card recharger, the recharge burner, and the frozen snowshoe. Wait, the frozen snowshoe was a hybrid shield? I didn't... Oh. Oh. Aren't they all, like, related to the recharger? Like, even the frozen snowshoe?
Hello, traveler. There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction bounty board.
I need the knowledge, Stereo. Quench the thirst. You're doing good. Just trying to learn some CAD so I can print something for my dad. Ooh, AutoCAD, huh? I haven't touched AutoCAD since I was a sophomore, actually. And I think I've told the story before, but sophomore year, I'm in woodshop's class, I'm having a good time. And these piece of shit kids, right, freshmen, because of course they are, they're being stupid. And so, we're all in class. I think there's about like 25 of us, right? And so we're all sitting there. I'm sitting next to my buddy, and then these little shit kids are in the front right. So essentially right in front of the teacher, right? And I forget what he was talking about. I think he was going over like our rubric for the semester, right? Basically saying we're spending a little bit of time in the tech lab, do a couple things, and then we'll go out in the shop. And these kids, I forget how it started, but all I remember is them saying, we can do whatever we want, anything we want on our phones, and we don't need school or any practice or whatnot. Right? Just being stupid little shits. And, they say whatever it is that they say, and then teacher was, look at that. Kind of looked at them for a second and said, "All right, class, congratulations, new projects." And what he had us do is we had to draw a picture in AutoCAD, right? So none of us knew AutoCAD. I knew about it because that's what my dad used to do. He used to be an architectural drafter. And so I already kind of knew what AutoCAD was, but I've never personally used it. And so when he was saying, oh, all of you get to draw a detailed picture using AutoCAD, and none of you can go into the shop until all of you are done. And so all of us look at the freshmen like, you pieces of shit. I got really mad at that time because I'm cursing a lot. But I got really upset, and because I didn't want to spend my semester in the tech lab. I wanted to spend it, just building stuff. So long story short, I was the first one done, and I drew a dragon, right? So a fairly detailed dragon, just like the head and like the up until the shoulders. And so, how long did it take me? It was only an hour-long class, so it took me about a week, so about 5 hours.
Hey, sugar, I've got another job for
It took me about 5 hours to do it. And then, by the time I got done, everyone was still like a third to a halfway through theirs. And so when I brought it to the fucking teacher, I'm like, hey, here's my stuff, I'm done. And he goes, hey, look at that, that's pretty cool. Do a second one. I go, there ain't no way you want me to do a second one. He goes, yes, I do. You're done too fast. I go, bro, that's crazy. So I did a second one, and I finished it before everyone again. The first one I did a dragon, and then the second one I decided, you know what, I'm through doing organic shapes, so I just did the ARC logo. Did that shit. I think I put them in different colors too. I think I even colored it because I was sick of it. But long story short, I have some experience in AutoCAD. Are you farming a chopper for perfect parts? Kind of, sorta. I really only care about two things, and that's the right body and the right barrel. Oh, I need fire. Once he dies, I'll explain again. Alright, there we go. So this is the current chopper we have. I keep pressing the wrong button. This is barrel 5. This is what we do want. This is barrel 2. That is what we don't want. You're trying Fusion 360, huh? Yeah, it's a fusion of the red card and Frozen Heart. Gotcha. Interesting. This is barrel 5.
Hello, traveler. There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction bounty board.
Hey, sugar, I've got another job for you. Stop on by.
Add some grenades to killing Motorhead. I've just been using the longbow for traversal because in the enhanced edition, the floor will just eat the grenade. It has been a little bit since I've tried it, but here, I'll try again. But usually the floor will eat it up.
Available on the T-Bone Junction bounty board.
I also only have 5. So I forgot to buy some. Okay, I got 1 grenade. Whoops, I dropped something. Good catch, chat. Oh? Oh yeah, this is from the Ancient Barrels of Destruction mod. I saw the pearl and I was like, what the hell is that? Shoot. Yeah, see? It just ate it. Randy! Oh, come on. Where are you going? And it disappeared. The enhanced edition, huh? I usually use contact grenades. Since you're Roland with his turret, you could probably skip grenades. I like to use rubberized grenades. People don't like the rubberized grenades in BL1 because they're so used to the ones in BL2. The rubberized grenades in BL2 are actually awful. But no, in this game, they're pretty fun. I think I'm going to stick with the longbow.
Hello, traveler. There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction bounty board.
I got the ride.
Hey, sugar, I've got another job
come on.
for you. Stop on by.
Yeah, you can bounce them around corners. Whoops, okay. I turned that car around. Yeah, bro. No one uses rubberized grenades too much, and it's unfortunate. It's also unfortunate that they don't do that much damage, but you can make it work. I've done a playthrough where I use basically anything but guns on Roland. You're not supposed to be hitting me, you're supposed to be hitting the turret. There.
Another one bites the dust.
I don't think we got it. You ever just look around in this game and think to yourself, what the hell is going on here? right? Okay, we're going to take another side quest because I've subconsciously knew this, but I went on like a self rant yesterday, and I'm going to show this off. This map is awful. Like, I hate this map, right? I have my thoughts about this DLC. It's not as bad as people think, but it's about like as half-assed as you can get. This map design is god-awful, okay? All right. We're going to stick with the controller, but, you know, we're gonna start right here, okay? So we spawn here. I think we first look at this or whatever else. We can look around. We're like, okay. We're in some form of decrepit, crumbling hangar, I can assume, right? But you look over, right? So this is your spawn point, but you're supposed to come through there, right? So one of those vault door looking things, right? The first issue I have with this map is there ain't nothing. There ain't nothing here. Right, you can't go this way. This is the supposed door to actually get to the Underdome, right? Of course, you can't really go to the bank, but that's all right. But we go down here, right? And we could see, even from here, you're like, what is this red thing? It's the fucking mist of death. You don't know what's back there. It could be a demon, right? And, you know, whatever. But everything here is put together so goddamn awfully, man. It's like a wooden shack, some concrete panels, and then we get down here, chat, okay? We get down here. Excuse me. You look around and you're like, Moxie was proud of this? This is a scrap heap. And I know I'm really ranting right now, but it's something you don't really notice. Like, what is even this? What is back there? Why is any of this built like this? Like, I hate everything here. Right? These stupid lights, I don't like them. I don't like how it's just one big arena sign, and then you have that thing I found out yesterday. And then you're like, okay, what's going on here? This has to be underground because there are what do you call it? There are roots right there. Coming through the metal, gosh darn ceiling. You have a random Pandora sign. You have upside down scaffolding, drainage issues, and I just found this out, right? So I found out that you could get up here, right? You get up here, you go to this. Oh, look, it's Dr. Zed. Nothing. There's just a random door. There's a random door and no way to get up here, and you're like. Dude, I'm just needlessly ranting, but yeah, upside down scaffolding, Moxie nowhere to be seen. It's a literal trash pile, broken up tile, and concrete. This is a fucking road, and there are just random ass chairs out here, bro. And then in here, to complain about the actual content of the DLC, just a 20 round copy of these arenas. What the hell? Right? Anyway, I feel better now. Yeah, what the fuck? Why is there grass in here? Fucking metal sheets, metal stairs, and now it's just wood planks. What? Alright, side quest over. Nothing beats finding loot 2 to 3 levels below your max level. You know, for BL1, it's not that big of an issue, but for BL2, it kind of is. Just ask Star for his B-shield farming.
Well,
For those of you who've seen the last week's stream where we're back with the One Life, right? Season 2. We died at like the very end of the stream. We weren't playing too smartly, and you know, we ended up dying. So we have to restart again. My question to you guys, to you, chat, how far do you think we'll go tomorrow? Do you think we'll make it to, we made it to level 18. We were on our way to Sledge, right? Or, no, excuse me. We were on our way to the Roid Rage Psycho, so Sledge is safe house. How far do you think we'll get this time? And who do you think will die first?
Are we keeping score here?
You think we'll make it to 21? Okay, Sparks. All right. He's being generous. Uncharted territory. He thinks is coming tomorrow. And then, yeah, Hellfire. Okay, I can see him dying first. I can see it. It's actually really funny that no one has said that I would die first. And I think they voted Spowerade, like maybe once or twice, but nah. Here, in fact, here, I'll do a poll. Because everyone likes polls. Who shall perish first in tomorrow's endeavor? I hate it when you accidentally keep the shift button on for too long and you capitalize 2 words or 2 letters. Is it Hellfire? Is it Fierce? Ya boy Chimera. God damn it, did it again. That guy's Star Killer. Excuse me. Or Blue Gatorade. Hold on, I gotta change Hellfires, because this is the only normal one. I know it. There we go, pull. I'll get a Chopper on run 69. I hope I do, Starscream. I hope I do. I think Spowerade will keep me alive. Alright, we'll see. I'm surprised I haven't died yet. At least first. Wish these Gearbox legendaries would stop dropping at some point. They keep dropping. Dude, I know. Both Chromorax, Skagzilla, fucking Golden Key Chest, fucking keep dropping. I've said before and I'll say it again, I don't like the weapons at all. I already made a video about it last year. Man, is everyone just going fucking smell fire? That's it. It's either Spowerade or Hellfire. That's it. Big rip. You think he'll die to Skagzilla first, though? You know, Skagzilla ain't that hard of a boss. If anything, they're going to die more at Mad Mel, the car. But I already have a plan for that. Don't worry, chat. I got the solution.
Hello, traveler.
With me at their side, they die less often than they do on their own. It's statistically proven. Wait, did my live chat switch to top chat? That's weird. Okay, alright, so I didn't miss anything. Okay, that's good. It would, yeah, it would be wild to die at Skagzilla, because that boss is easy as hell. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, dude, I know we haven't made out of Firestone, but we're getting really close, okay? Excuse me. You know, watching back the stream, I think it was God planning the idea in my head to just not do the third round, because I went straight for Arid Hills. And you guys were like, or I think Spellbraid was like, hey, you want to do this? We won't die. And I was dumb. I was like, yeah, no, you're right. We won't die. And we did.
Hello, traveler. There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction bounty board.
Perfect barking. You found a 60% health boost shield. This is the highest I've found. Yeah, I have the same shield. It's a Torg shield. Here we go, run 69. Oh, wait. Yeah, I forgot to add it. Alright, I'll give it the jolts and too. Get out of my way. Alright. Gotta prepare my voice. We're getting it here, chat. This is going to be all in one clip. I'm going to get it here in about 15 seconds. Alright. Okay. Okay, yep, he's dying. He is being burned alive. And
That was all me.
you lied to me. You lied to me, Starscream. It's just a hard ass game, yo. But yeah, we got to comfortable. Yeah, what he said. What he said. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, I don't know. Star standing completely still while two Alpha Skags are right on his ass. Star, you dummy. Then again, I played dumb too. I was just standing next to Hellfire. He's dying. He's like, no, I'm bleeding out. And I'm like, wait a second. Wait, hold on. My turret's almost ready. Then I died.
Hey, sugar, I've got another job for you. Stop on by.
Hello, traveler. There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction bounty board.
At least it ain't raining. No, it's just a good overcast today. Why is their turd pink with its tongue out? Strawberry flavored shit. Yeah. No, you use the right there the first time, Hellfire. It's YouTube's shit. Chef was telling me yesterday how his family friend had like this dog that would eat any toy that you would give it. It would say like near indestructible or dog proof, whatever the hell on the tag. It would be destroyed. It would tear it up into pieces, and the dog's shit would be fucking rainbows, dude, because of all the colors. Be pink, blue, yellow, green, the whole shebang. I'm like, damn, bro, that's some gay ass shit. Strawberry flavored shit. That's crazy.
Hey, sugar, I've got another job for you. Stop on by.
Now, someone was telling me this like about a week ago, and it's still an interesting issue that I'm finding with Xbox controllers, right? I don't know about Xbox Classic, but I know for the 360, the one, and I have the Elite controller, the Elite 2 controller, right? And the right bumper, the input, like, is... like, half the time it works and half the time it doesn't. And it's been an issue for the 360, the Xbox One, and then now this son of a bitch. It's fruity shit, yeah, bro. I don't know what else is pink besides a strawberry. And that's not even pink, it's fucking red, but you know. Watermelon coleslaw, who the fuck cares? Y'all think the Cobra or Kyra's power better for explosive damage? Cobra. By a landslide. But I thought about that for a second. I still think the Cobra. But I feel like the Kyra's power can deal similar damage to it. You've never had that issue? Interesting. It's like sometimes I had that issue for a controller. Not every controller I've ever used had that issue, but definitely the majority of them. Definitely the majority. The bumpers go out on the Xbox remotes constantly. I've had that. Yeah, I think you and I were talking about the, at least the PlayStation bumpers being way better. But no, like every other input, control, whatever else has been great, but no, it's just the left bumper. Or the right bumper, excuse me.
Hey, sugar, I've got another job.
Ooh, you can see that choppy frame rate. Choppy frame rate for the choppy gun? Maybe, possibly? Oh dear. You asshole! What? Why can't I tag on to you? There we go. Also, I'm about as good as vehicle combat like I am with turret combat in Elden Ring, bro. Ooh, can't touch this. Do. Can't touch this.
Hello, traveler. There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction bounty board.
Sick flip car. Oh, god damn it. I thought I was in the right spot. My biggest issue is with headsets, because your brain is too big. Relatable. But I don't break my headsets because of that. My headsets breaks because pieces of shit that live in my house go into my room and take them and ruin the jack by closing it in the door. Long story. God damn it.
Another knock on my weapon.
Okay, that was something. You guys saw that, right? I swear I just saw a chopper and it went through the floor. That's some bullshit. That's that bullshit, chat. I'm gonna take my fucking anger out on you, man. Ah, so frustrated. Cheap headsets are crap, man. Had my $100 pair for like 4 years now. The pair of headphones that I'm using now are, I think they're about like 50, 60 bucks, right? And the ones I used before that, I had a pair of Skull Candies. Now, I like Skull Candies. The ones I have were always pretty cool, but I still have them. I've had them for about 6 years now. And, you know, they just kind of hurt my ears because they're not like these ones where they go around your ear. They just, you know, touch your ears. I've had my A40 since 2016. Okay, okay.
Even the best gunman gets hit from time to time.
Maybe 17. All right. Yeah, man, 2017 was a long time ago, man. It was a long time.
Hey, sugar, I've got another job for you. Stop on by.
I keep thinking that like 2018, 2017, 2019 was like a year or two ago, maybe even 3 for 2017's case. But no, it's 2025, dude. You're like, damn. I've said on the channel before, and those who have who know me personally, like I keep a sketchbook for every year, and I've had one since 2015, and so I could just look over and just see the collection growing every year. But even still, it feels like I filled out that 2017 sketchbook like 3 years ago.
Hello, traveler.
Yeah,
There are new missions available.
I feel like a lot of people in chat can relate to that. That's how I feel about 92, officially old-ass gamer. Damn, son. Born in 83. Dude, people often ask, well, whenever I get asked the question of if I were able to time travel, where would I go? I'd go to the 90s. Right? So, the people that I know and that I'm friends with are all older than me. They all grew up in the 90s and some of which in the 80s. And they would just talk all day about the stuff that they dealt with. And how I grew up, it was like the butt end of that, right? So I grew up with the same cartoons as you guys did in the 90s, just in the reruns, right? So Ed, Eddie, the Hanna-Barbera stuff, you know, old Nickelodeon. Even though I wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob, but, you know, I snuck an episode every now and then. But I would watch those kind of shows. I would watch that kind of TV. The same motherfucking commercials would still replay. And you know, I don't even know where I was going with this. But yeah, no, if I could visit anytime, it would be the 90s. See, like, my dad, see my parents interact, and like, oh, damn. And even go see Chef. I think about that time, he was still living in Reno. That would have been cool to see. Him and his wife tell me all the time that he was a worse asshole than he was now.
There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction bounty board.
I still feel like we would have been friends, though.
Woo! Another one bites the dust.
Excuse me. Yeah, dude, that's true. The malls, dude. In Jacksonville, Jacksonville's a huge ass city. I think it is the largest city in the world by surface area, right? If someone could fact check me on that, that'd be great. But I'm sure that's what it is. And so it's a pretty big city, and I don't even know how many malls there are. I know of like 2 of them. And even though malls aren't as popular anymore, at least those couple stores, because it's a pretty big city, pretty dense state, they're used all the time. But we have, excuse me, with quotations here, a mall up here, but no, it's just a fucking hallway. You could see the other end. And now it's all owned by Black Sheep. So everything in that store, besides a Planet Fitness, a JCPenney, and a game store, is just hunting stuff. There are ghost towns now? Yeah, bro, there is. But because, at least in my state, you know, there's a lot of hunters up here. And so when Black Sheep bought that mall, I mean, there's been a lot of people. They turned one of the bigger shops, one of the bigger stores, like a Macy's, I think, they turned that into the new Black Sheep in my neck of the woods. And, you know, people go there all the time. But no, I don't count it as a mall. I'm someone from the big city. Did that on purpose. I'm someone from the big city, so I'm used to the actual fucking mall. And now the ones up here are sad.
Traveler. There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction bounty board.
Nowadays, people go to Walmart to hang out. They don't go to the malls anymore.
We keep a score here.
Oh man, a motorhead, I'm dying. That's how he sounds. Stupid sledge. Excuse me. I keep forgetting. It's a habit of mine now, but I try to burp as quietly as I can because I can burp really loud and a lot. And so I'll just kind of do that under my breath. And just out of habit, I'll say, you know, like, excuse me. And if I'm talking to someone, like on Discord or on the phone, they'll be like, why are you saying excuse me for? Because they don't hear it, right? And so I have to keep explaining to people that, you know, about that habit of mine. And it's not even a bad habit. It's just one of those things where, like, digitally, like, via this, I don't think you guys could hear me burp at all. But, you know. In grade school, it was the electrical box. In high school, it was the gas station. I grew up with strict parents, so I couldn't really hang out too much, like at least like outside of school and stuff. I always went over to friends' houses, like when they were neighbors and stuff. But no, high school, I was working, really. Either I was working or I wrote on the fucking air chat. Or, yeah, I was either working or at home. Sometimes I would just hang out at work because it was like across the street from my house and I was off the clock. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go eat some fucking fried chicken. Like this morning, I went to the dispo, and on my way back, I was considering going to at least to the kitchen, just say hi to Chef, maybe smoke a little bit, but I was like, no, I'm gonna see that piece of shit in a couple days. I'll see him Saturday. Look, chat's a cobra. "24-hour Walmarts, bro. What a time." COVID took that from us. It sure did. It sure did, Jason. COVID was stupid. It was so stupid. No matter what your opinions are, that entire deal was stupid and a half. And we did lose the 24-hour Walmarts. I know they close at 11 now. Like, I remember when they used to close at fucking 9. They close at 9 o'clock. We're like, damn, son. But no, I know they close at 11 now. I don't know for how long. Like, I don't know if it's like 2 hours, 1 hour. I don't fucking know. Agreed.
Traveler, there are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction bounty board.
You know what? Let's see, how much we got. 15 minutes. Let's kill Ajax a couple times. I want to see if I can get a new Ajax Spear or even an ogre. That would be cool. My job was like, get the vaccine or don't work ever again. Yeah, that wasn't exactly what mine was, but at that time, I was working for KFC, and that, of course, is corporate. And so, you know, corporate's all saying, oh, you have to either get the vaccine or wear a mask or wear those stupid plastic helmets or whatever. And I have a legitimate medical issue, so I'm like, I don't have to worry about that because I got asthma, sucker. I don't need to worry about it. But no, at that point, you know, my manager, she had to be like, you know, like, Matt, I don't think that you're wrong, but you kind of got this. I'm like, I ain't doing this. And so eventually I left. But, you know, the job I have now, even though like I started working there at 2021, and at that point, people up here don't really give a shit. So we didn't care. And, you know, it was all fine and dandy after that. And it's a strange thing because I don't really look at other people's lives. I really just look at myself. But I think between 2021 and 22, at least up here in the Northwest, people just don't care about any of that. We just live our lives, not really caring. But it's not until I hop on the internet and kind of go see what everyone else was doing is when I realized that a lot of the mask mandate stuff, a lot of the vaccine stuff, it's all over the place, but I don't see it up here. Oh, I say we were going to kill Ajax. Chat, you distracted me. But that's fine, I also distract myself. ADHD be like that. Excuse me. Please drop one. I thought that would work, to be completely honest. Alright, Ajax time. What part of Northwest? Idaho. 24-hour McDonald's? I hate McDonald's, bro. I always have. That place is nasty, bro. Ugh, I don't like it. Fierce don't like it, not one bit.
Traveler, there are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction
Oh.
Bounty Board.
Oh, okay. Did that on purpose, chat. Remember when McDonald's served breakfast all day? I don't think they did for when I was younger. Then again, at least growing up, like, I rarely had McDonald's. Only a few times have we ever gotten breakfast there, mainly on, like, road trips and stuff.
Hello, Traveler. There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction Bounty Board.
I'm also just not someone who wants breakfast food, like, throughout the day. I didn't like the way he looked at me, chat. God damn it. Oh, come on. Oh, they're coming for me. Get out of here.
Failure to comply with dying may result in unnecessary damage to...
I don't know if you guys heard that line that robot said, but he was not very nice about it. You piece of shit! Fucking asshole. Fucking Randy. I gotta go back. Yep. Does it burn alive, please? Please and thank you. Oh, badass infantry. Drop a pearl. Oh, don't kill me though. Pearl.
Another one bites the dust.
Dang it, didn't drop anything. Where'd my car go? Oh, it's over there. Okay.
Look at you roll. I got the ride.
Clip, yep. Yeah, thanks, Obama. If they bring back the snack wraps, they'll make it worth it. Even though I'm in my 20s, I want the fucking old school play place thing back, bro. I want my kids to suffer as bad as I did. And I know you, Starscream, you're older than me, so you had it even better. Send me an unlisted video, and I'll pull it up. Can I do the thing? I cannot. That guy disintegrated, though. He was walking over to his buddy. He's like, no! Badass? No. But that was fucking iconic. I got some clip-worthy moments. Not like that, though. Alright.
Mounting up.
This is my favorite part of the game when it comes to driving. Third DLC and anything to do with the racer. Real quick, I'm going to pick up this chest, though.
Armaments here.
Pearl. Dang it. Thought I had it there. Oh, you used the clip feature on YouTube. Okay, I see. Ah, okay, that one sucked. Oh, Christ! Oh my god. Oh, dude. Okay, you know what? Screw this. No, we're gonna fight him. My mama didn't raise no pussy. Or I'll also show off the chopper here. I'll show this off. Ooh, Matador. Ooh. I should be fine. I should be fine. Also, it's not like a deciduous fight. Come on. There we go. Yep, ended. See? I told you guys. Not a problem. Okay, that's 1 green, 2 green, 3 green. Son of a gun. Oh, they dropped like 5, 6 items. Okay. Oh, I'm seeing 5. That's why I use the chopper. Alright, we're here to kill Ajax, though. We'll do 1 Ajax kill, and then we'll do 1 more Motorhead, and then we'll call it a stream. There'll be stuff I gotta do. You for you. Okay, well, we know he has a shock one, which is not what I want.
Another notch on my weapon.
Wait a minute. Was that? Are you dead? That felt like explosive, because that was a lot of damage. No, it was just a really powerful one. Okay. I was going to say, if I got a hybrid right there, that would have been nuts. But now I'm just disappointed. All right. 1 more run. I just like making that sound. When I don't know if it's like an ADHD thing or just the fact that I just used to animate. But I would do like my own different voices like you guys heard before, or I'll just do different sound effects while I'm doing a task. One of the strangest ones is I'll do like the sound whenever I can, really. Like if I'm online, if I'm working, and I'm just moving a couple tickets over, because for how at least I operate, I work in sets of 3, right? So I see my 3 tickets, I call whatever I need, they all work on that, and then when that's done, I work on the next set of 3 tickets. And whenever I bring the tickets over to call, I slide them over and I do the sound. I don't know why I do it. It's just fun. You gotta entertain yourself some way throughout the kitchen suffering.
Hello, traveler. There are new missions available
Vocal
on the
stimming? Yeah.
Junction Bounty Board.
Yeah, that Ajax Spear was a bad body. I could say a couple jokes about it, but I'm not going to.
That was all me.
Okay, so I am seeing things going through the floor. Hey, look at that, an anarchy. Okay, so that is mag 4, stock 4, body 5. That looks like barrel 2. And that is sight 2. Alright, well, at least we got something cool. We got the better chopper right here, guys. See? Spitting image. Just like it. Smells like it, too. Alright, chat. That's where I'm going to leave it for today. You know, I wasn't expecting to do the full 2 hours, but, you know, I'm actually kind of glad that I did. I want to thank you all for coming by the stream. All of you who joined, I appreciate it. I liked the conversations that we had. And maybe next time we will get that chopper that I'm looking for. Maybe. In terms of videos, I'm not too sure when my next video will come out. It's supposed to be this Saturday, but you know, it depends on how good my editing skills are in times of stress. We'll see how it does. But it is a big video, so if not this Saturday, then next. And then tomorrow, 4:30 Pacific Standard Time, we have episode 2 of season 2 of the Borderlands Co-op One Life. So if you haven't set that in your calendars already, do it. And come by and cheer us on. As we beat Sledge on the first try. Maybe, possibly. Just don't be like Starkiller, okay? Anyway, I'm getting out of here. I want to thank you all so much for watching. You guys have a good one.